everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for you guys today, I'm going to be doing a review on the Kkw Beauty, you cannot even see what that says, the Kkw Beauty Opalescent collection. I did buy this palette with my own money. I also bought 3 of the new satin matte, or not satin matte, semi-matte liquid lipsticks. Like I said, I bought it with my own money. I did not, however, buy the whole collection. And I didn't buy the lip liners or that new gloss because the gloss, from what I understand, is like basically a purpley tinted clear one. I don't wear that. And then she had like a bunch. She had like 2 pinky lip liners and 2 pinky liquid lipsticks. I don't wear pink, so I didn't need that. The rest of the colors I already have in my collection in some other form. So I just bought these 3 to be able to try them out. Plus, like this color, this dark color, was calling to me. But anyway, you guys, if you enjoy this video, please do not forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I would very much greatly appreciate it. I am trying to hit 200 subscribers this year. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we won't. I don't know anymore. 2020 is just not the good year. Not a good year. Not the good year. Whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so I just got home from work. This is what the Kkw Opalescent palette looks like. It's kind of, I don't know if it's considered hollow. I don't think so, but like it definitely is at least iridescent. It's got like the rainbows on it and stuff. So the box is really pretty. I'm really curious to see what the inside looks like. Yeah, so it's like the same thing. The packaging on the palette is the same thing as what the box is. So this is what it looks like. Those, can you see the back of it? Okay. Like this part.
Don't move it.
So these are the shades. I cannot read them. I cannot read the back for packaging. So if you need to read the shades, pause it and zoom in and read the shades, I guess. But this is what the inside of the palette looks like. Why? Okay. So I'm already slightly frustrated with it. Just because I wanted this to be like a truly purple palette, right? This is brown. This is brown. This is brown.
What'd you say was brown?
This, and this.
No. This is purple.
That's purple?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Okay, but these 2 are brown, aren't they? Okay, so, like, this one and this one are brown. But we're going to do swatches really quick because I do want to see how they swatch. Oh, wow. Look at that purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I mean, it's a little bit, like, streaky, but swatches are not everything. That one did nicely. Can you still see what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
So did that one. I'm not worried about the brown shades not perfect. That's actually darker than what it looks like in the pan.
It looks like a honey brown.
Can you still see?
Mm-hmm. Those look like identical.
What? That was a shitty swatch.
Those 2.
What? These 2?
Yeah.
I mean, they're different. They're definitely different. I cannot wait to see how this performs on my eyes. I'm so excited. Ooh. Okay, is that brown? That's brown.
Mm-hmm.
That is lovely. That is a lovely swatch. I'm still kind of upset, though, like, just from a purple person's point of view. I wish that this shade was purple. And, like, on Wednesday, when I finish filming this, is it going past 10 minutes or not yet? Okay. So on Wednesday, I'm going to show you, like, the shade of purple I wish was in that palette instead of that shade. But that is what all of the swatches look like. Can you still see this? Does it look well lit, or is it, like, kind of bad?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I mean, like, those shimmers are
Gorgeous.
Stunning. And then I also bought 3 of the semi-matte liquid lipsticks. So we're going to swatch these as well. I didn't buy the whole set just because, like, I don't need a hot pink lipstick.
I do, though.
Or a hot pink lip liner. Like,
Ugh, I don't like lip liners.
I already have one. I don't need any more. Not even from Kim.
I want Kylie stuff.
Okay. So this is the shade... No, you don't. Her stuff is not good. This is the shade Birthday Suit, and I'm going to swatch this on the back of my... I'm going to pull my sleeve down so I'm not getting stuff all over my pillow. So this is the shade Birthday Suit. It's kind of... It looks to me like... to be like a peachy nude. And then we have the shade Classic Kim. I think this one's also a peachy nude. God dang it, you stupid. Yeah, this one's a little bit darker.
Well, that's like a totally different color.
I said it's a little bit darker. Listen, I'm blind, okay? Not really, but kind of. Ooh, okay, I like... Is this brown or is it dark red?
Dark red.
Look at that. That is stunning. I asked her to help me with something, James. I'm sorry.
Actually, that's like a dark red hot pink.
She's helping me with something.
Y'all just calm down, Karen.
I guess we'll see how these perform on the lips, but like even right now, this shade hasn't really dried down at all. So these might not be...
That one is just like a huge red.
That is so pretty.
I
It's like a
know.
plummy, purpley
And
cherry
then
color.
that one
Is like a peachy color, and
Yeah,
then this
and
one's
then-
like a light brown.
Yeah, I'm not even touching them. It looks like I'm touching them on here.
Okay, but that's all the swatches for the Opalescent birthday collection that I bought. So, right, I'm hoping that this angle works. But you guys just saw me on Monday with the swatches for this palette. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do an eye look with it. So, like I said, this is the outer packaging, and then for the box. And then this is what the palette looks like. This has more of like a plastic-y feel compared to her normal like soft touch palette. So like this is her Opalescence palette. This is like her bronzer palette, but this is like what her normal eyeshadow palettes feel like. So you guys can see that. So yeah, like I said, this is what the palette looks like. And the first shade I'm going to go in with is the light purple palette, or the light purple shade. So it's the second one on the top row. Oops, this color, I keep sticking my hand in it. This color right here. And I'm going to be, I already primed my eyes, those are all my dirty brushes, with my Milani primer. So I'm just going to take this fluffy brush from ColourPop, and I'm going to put that shade all in my crease and above my crease. I'm going to use, like, in my actual crease and just above, I'm going to use this as my transition shade, because there aren't really any other, I mean, there's like a light pinky purple shade in here, but I don't like pinkies on me. I just don't. Also, I did the rest of my base off camera. I used the Tarteist Pro Glow Blush Palette. I used my Milani setting powder. All that good stuff. I'll list it down in the description box. When I'm done, if I remember. Otherwise, I'll probably just comment the products that I use. Yeah, see, this blends like a dream. This is, okay. Here's the thing. This is a light purple shade, and it is really pigmented already. Wow. Okay. And it's blending really easily. It's not real patchy. I mean, it's not patchy at all. Can you guys see me okay? Or should I zoom in just a smidgen bit? Let's zoom in a smidgen bit. Okay. Yeah. So it's not patchy or anything, which is nice, because a lot of the times the tricky part with purples is that they tend to go patchy just because of like the nature of the beast. Purple, because it needs like a red pigment in it, it is one of the hardest colors to make. Red anything is one of the hardest colors to make, like in stained glass windows. This is just like a random fact, but I'm trying to prove my point with the fact that red anything is hard to make. Red glass, like for stained glass windows, is one of the most expensive colors to make and one of the hardest colors to make because it needs gold. Like, you actually have to have gold, like real gold in it. And the only reason I know that is because I took a glass making course thing when I was in Girl Scouts many years ago. So there's this shade, like I said, it's the second one on the top row. The next one I want to go in with is, I honestly just want to use the purples in here. Like, the browns have no, I don't want them in here. I want this to be a purple palette, but it's not. It's not fully purple, which is kind of disappointing. So I'm going to go in with the third shade, or the fourth shade on the top row, right here. It's like a deeper matte, not really a lilac, but like kind of like a grape purple. There is a royal purple in here. This one is kind of a grape purple, and I'm just gonna run this one through about halfway on my crease, so right over that lilac-y shade. Same brush, just run it. This is gonna be a quick, well, kind of a quick video. It's gonna be a quick look. Do I dare bring that up higher? I think I dare. I'm gonna bring that color. Like that, yeah. I think I like that. I'm gonna order more of these ColourPop brushes though. These are nice. I can't find my big fluffy powder brush though, and it's making me crazy because I know I have it because I bought the whole set, right? Like, I'm gonna go off on a tangent really quick, but I can't find it, and it's making me a little bit crazy because I'm one of those people, I like to know where my stuff is at, right? I feel like that's normal and healthy. That is really pretty, and that built really nicely. Even that darker color isn't, it's not patchy. It blends really nicely. It's super smooth. I like that. Okay. Alright. Kim, you're gonna make it so I have mixed feelings about this. I know you're never actually going to watch this video, but you're gonna make it so I have mixed feelings about this. So then the last matte shade I want to use from this palette is actually the royal purpley shade right here. It's the middle one in the top row, so the third one over on the top, that dark purple. And I'm just, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on my outer corner here. And kind of pack it on there. Alright, this one is kind of doing a little bit patchy. So, but it's also the darkest purple in the palette. Okay, I'm going to take a different brush. I think maybe it's just the brush I'm using. This is like a smaller blending brush, and I know you shouldn't use blending brushes to pack stuff on, but having done this previously, like not with this palette, but like with purple shades in general, this works for me. There it is. Okay. Yeah, this is working better for me. Alright. And we're gonna go back in with that original blending brush and just kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay. So there's what it looks like so far. I like how I have two completely different eye shapes going on, but we can fix that. Just gotta finesse it when you got stupid hooded eyes. Okay. So then I'm going to take that flat brush that we were using earlier, and I'm just going to put that color on my lower lash line, but I'm going to use a different brush. I changed my mind. I'm going to use a very tiny, like, pencil-y blending brush. And just mix the middle shade and the two darker purples together. And I hurt my mouth. Alright, and then for the shimmery shade, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the, it's like a light pinky purple color. It's the third one on the bottom row right here. I'm just going to use my finger and, oh wow, apply that and then kind of like pat that color over where the shimmery shade and the matte would meet so that it's a little bit more blended. Wow, that is so, I can see that on my phone. And mind you, my phone is a giant blob whenever I look up. That is really, really pretty. Okay. Okay. So there's that. Okay, and then I just did my mascara really quick off camera. I really need to figure out how to do lashes because I like how I look like right now, right? But I think it would look more complete with lashes, and I cannot figure out how to do them on myself. Anyway, moving on. These are the 3 semi-matte liquid lipsticks that I bought from her Opalescent collection. I'm going to use the shade Birthday Suit. It's like a light brown color. Huh? I don't care. And it's a very pretty color. However, my favorite one that I bought is the shade After Party. It's like a burgundy, like it's like a dark rosy red color. It wouldn't match this eye even for me. Like no matter how hard I would try to pull it off, it wouldn't match. So I didn't put that one on. And the other one is just like a dark brown. And I kind of, yeah. I want to do this. Okay, so there's, wow. I have never seen my lips this pale before. Oh, heck no. Heck no. But whatever, we're keeping it. My thoughts on this formula of her semi-matte liquid lipsticks in person, and I think even a little bit on camera, it looks like matte. It looks a little bit matte. In real life, these are not matte. These don't dry down. I had them on my hand for almost an hour on Monday when I filmed like the swatches and everything, when Connie helped me film the swatches, and they didn't dry down at all. So this will transfer like mad. However, this is also the most comfortable lipstick I've ever worn because it's not slippery really, so it's not gonna really slide outside. I mean, I did a lip liner. I used one of, I can't remember the color. I used one of my ColourPop ones, and that's kind of like this darker outer shade here, but it won't travel outside of that unless like you are going like don't make out with anybody when you wear this. You know, it would travel then, but this, it's a really pretty finish. It's a really pretty color. It is so comfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. This is so comfortable. I love it. I love this formula of her lipsticks. Like, I like this better than her matte ones because those ones are like a touch drying. I mean, they're matte. I like this better than her cream ones because those ones move around so much. Like, I can't talk with those ones because it moves around so much. My mouth hurts so bad right here. This one, it's really comfortable. And also, I feel like it made my lips look bigger. And I do not have, like, gigantic lips. So I like it. So those, okay. Full disclosure, out of, like, the collection items that I tried, she did have a lip liner. If those are her standard lip liner formulas, those are gorgeous, stunning. It's just in colors that I don't need because I do not wear hot pink lipstick ever. These are my favorite thing from this collection. Especially, like, this shade. I love this After Party color. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. The palette is not bad. I don't want anybody to think that this is a bad palette. It's not. It's a really, really nice palette. However, I do have a few issues with it. The fact that this is supposed to be, like, her opal is, like, her birthstone or whatever. This is her birthday collection. The fact that, like, this, she went for, like, a purple toned palette. She didn't commit. Like, if that's my issue with this is not a committed purple palette. I would have been so much more happy with it if, like, this dark brown in here was not there. The Cedars shade, it's the dark brown. It's the last one on the second row. If that hadn't been there, and was instead replaced even like within her own collection. So these are all of my Celestial Skies palette shadows thingies. If she had replaced that color with this Galaxy shade from the Cedar Springs collection, because this is like a dark, you know, it's still like a brownish color, but it is more purple, you know. That was crappy swatch. So do you see like how much more purple this one is compared to like that brown? If she had put this in the palette instead of this, I would have loved it. And then if she had put in, like, what is this one called? This one's Lavender Snow from one of the Celestial Skies palettes. This one, it's really pretty. If she had put that in there, I would have loved it. You know? You can't really see that very well. This one, if she'd put this in there instead of like, I don't know, that coppery color. What is that? The honey opal shade right here. Because this is like a goldeny brown color, almost bordering on copper. If she had put the Lavender Snow in there instead, I would have really enjoyed that. Even like, I mean, I guess if you have this palette, you'll be all set for like shimmer shades. But even like tones like what's in this lilac You a Lot palette from ColourPop, like if she had done more of these tones or made them like more opal, I wouldn't have minded it then. It's not a bad palette, but for me, I love purple. Purple is a color I wear all the time. All the time. I wear it so much. It's my favorite color. It's my favorite color of all time. So for me, this is not a bad palette, but it's not like a crazy wonderful purple palette either, like I was kind of hoping it would be, because Kim Kardashian West finally did color, and like, don't get me wrong, I love brown. I love her neutral palettes, but when I knew that if she came out with like a colorful palette, I would also love it. And these three purple shades, they're stunning. For matte purple shades, they are gorgeous, beautiful, absolutely wonderful. I love them. They went on really easily. The dark purple, the darkest purple shade, kind of needed like a little finessing. I think if it was going over like fresh eye primer though, that would be lovely. Also, if you just use like a more packing motion rather than like a blending one, it works really well. But yeah, I'm a little bit like miffed slightly that there's brown in there. Like for once, I'll say I'm miffed at the fact that there's brown in that palette. I think if you like purple, but you don't want to fully commit to a full purple look, you would really enjoy this palette, just because you do have like this cream pinky color shade right here. That would be a really lovely transition shade. And then you also have like these two brown colors where you could do like a full brown look and then do like a matte purple over the lid. I know that's kind of odd, but you could. Or instead of doing like these two browns, you could do this light color. Focus on my finger. This light purple with like these three, or this light pinky cream color with these three matte shades there. This is a nice palette if you want to just dip in to purple. Is a really good palette for this. So I will give it that. Will I wear this again? Yes, I will. I did enjoy it. Like, I'm not, this is a good palette. It's just not the super wonderful purpley palette I was hoping it was going to be. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, that's all I have for today. I gave you my thoughts, my opinions on the Opalescent palette from KKW Beauty. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It's just not it's not like my full-on like Purple Dreams palette. But like I said, if you want to dip your toes into it, this would be a really good palette. The formula is consistent with her other bigger KKW Beauty palettes. So it's not bad. It's not really patchy. I mean, like I said, the darker purple color, you need to finesse it a little bit because it is a dark purple. Dark purple doesn't really work very well all the time, so you did have to finesse that a little bit, but it was very easily finessed. Like, it wasn't super difficult to work. You just got to build it and then kind of blend it out slowly. But yeah, you guys, that was my thoughts and opinions on the KKW Beauty Opalescence collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I would very much greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!